name is Victoria Oliver and welcome to my channel, Bomb Twin Mom. So on my channel we talk about everything that has to do with twins, being a mom, being, well maybe I should say being a parent.
I would think so, yes.
Okay, being a parent because my husband Ryan is going to be joining me for this video.
Hi.
So yeah, we have an exciting video coming with lots of awesome information, and let's get started.
It's how to save big bucks when you got twins.
Yeah.
Or how to save any money when you have twins.
And you're going to have less when you've got twins, so let's make that clear.
That's true.
So, let's start with before your kids are even born. You know that you're pregnant, you're having twins, and the number one thing you have to start doing is stockpiling.
Yeah, but you have to be careful you're not stockpiling the wrong stuff.
Right, yeah. We stockpiled a few of the wrong things so you can learn from our mistakes.
Quite a few of the wrong things.
But, yeah, so you want to stockpile diapers. And specifically Pampers diapers, because those are just the best diapers, and you're not going to regret having Pampers diapers when your kids are going through diapers like crazy in the beginning.
Yeah, and that's not just our opinion. I mean, that's what they're using, the number one brand in hospitals. You see that all the time. But our kids were pretty sensitive to some of the different diapers, and that was one for sure that they we just never had to worry about. Plus, a lot of the other ones leak. And
right, you do not want leaky diapers, especially in the beginning, because in the beginning, every ounce of sleep, every little bit of extra time that you can save by not having to change another extra diaper and whole other outfit, you've got to do it. So
especially at 3 in the morning.
yeah, when you're dying.
Now, with the diapers too, I don't want to say buy a used diaper. We don't want to do that, but you want to buy as much as you can used. And what we mean by that is you can get diapers, for example, that maybe someone bought extra of, and they put it on something like Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace. I mean, you really can get anything used, and I think as we kind of grew into being twin parents, we learned that and hopped on that train fast.
Yeah, I think Facebook Marketplace just was like getting started when we found out we were having our twins. So that was really great for us and great for you guys because it's around now.
Yeah, but you got to tell them, be careful, because Dad used to buy a lot of stuff that wasn't baby related when he saw a good deal. You know?
Yeah, if you're a sucker for a good deal, which we are.
All the time.
Yeah, be careful when you get that uploaded on your phone, and it's just as easy as like just texting or messaging someone and being like, hey, I really like that product, how much is it going to be? And they're like, oh, it's only $5, and you know it's worth way more. Yeah, just be careful. And
you know, when you're stockpiling, one thing to say is be very careful that you are, again, only stockpiling what you need, because space is going to run out too. Our basement filled up so fast with stuff we didn't want and we're tripping over that when you haven't slept and you're already kind of angry from dealing with...
So we mentioned you want to be stockpiling diapers. Another thing you want to stockpile are wipes. You want to have wipes ahead of time. And another thing you want to stockpile is just anything that you might need for your kids. So we did a lot of shopping for our kids before they were born, and that was great because we were able to look for a great deal and shop around, and that was mainly, again, on Marketplace for a really good deal on something that was used.
Yeah, and we did find out that we were having one boy and one girl, so that helped. I mean, you're living dangerous if you don't know what sex you're having with twins. And that could be definitely harder to save money, you know.
Right, that's true. That's a really good point.
Yeah.
You might not be able to know exactly what you need in terms of, you know, not knowing what sex
Yeah,
you're
and speaking
having.
of stuff you need, it's like, you know, you're going to think, okay, 2 kids, I need 2 of everything. That is not true. You know, like a changing table. You're not changing 2 kids at once, especially when you're on solo duty, you know.
So true. Plus, in reality, you can change your child pretty much anywhere. Like, as long as you have your diaper and some wipes next to you, you could change them on the floor. We do have one changing table, and we found that that was all we needed.
But we bought 2, so my mother now has one.
Yeah.
We bought a lot of doubles that we just wish we didn't buy, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Again, let's talk about doubles. So, when you have 2 kids, you're thinking like, I need to get 2 of everything, including 2 of the same toy. Not necessarily true. And we found that it's actually better to buy 2 different toys because your kids will get tired of the same toy, and B, your kids are going to be fighting over different toys. Whether
even if it's the same toy they're fighting over. They're holding identical toys. They want it because she has it and he wants it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They're just gonna fight over toys because they want what the other kid has. So when you're buying toys, buy a bunch of different ones, and then also when you're getting like a baby walker, which you're definitely gonna need.
Oh yeah.
As many things as you can buy to put them into. That frees up your arms.
Oh my god. That's why she's got guns like that.
Key.
It makes it like it's new. When you got the blue one with the 3 bells and then the pink one with the 4 toys, you can put the boy in the other one and the girl in the other one and it breaks it up, you know. But while we're here, let's get back to some of the stuff that you can do at the house. Because before I forget, I want to talk about laundry. Because that was something that wasn't second nature for me to think about.
Yeah.
To do laundry every day, and then when you're doing it, to make sure you're adjusting the settings so that it's like if you're only using a half a load, you set it on half a load. Period.
Yeah.
You know?
So you're going to be doing a ton of laundry in the beginning. Actually, more than you might think in the very, very beginning, because your kids are just going through outfits all the time. They have dirty bibs all the time. But the reason why you want to do laundry every single day as well is because you want to have less clothes around. So that's going to save you money because you don't have to get or buy extra clothes for your kids. And then number 2 is it just helps you stay organized.
Yeah, and then on the subject of laundry, if you go out and you buy something like Dreft for $30-something,
oh my God,
which
yes.
I can't even stand the smell of, but she loves it. She's like
well,
huffing it in the corner. No, seriously.
Okay, we got one because my mom bought it for us before the kids were born, and I was obsessed with washing all of our clothes that we got from people, because we got a bunch of used clothes from people.
Thank God.
Just friends that had kids that are like, we're never having kids again.
And we weren't afraid to say we needed it. When they're like, oh, do you need anything? We would be like,
yeah.
well, do you have outfits? Actually,
Anything,
we do. Because our son grew so fast. He was like at 18 months when he was like 5 months.
It was insane. Yeah.
But with the laundry, you can get away with using like our favorite probably to use that's cheapest, and we got a lot of it for free when we were doing a little coupon stockpiling, which we'll probably mention in our free video, because this is a video to save money.
Right.
But anything that is perfume and dye free, I would buy like a small bottle of and try it. And if your kids are fine with it, like I know the big thing of Arm & Hammer, 200 loads at like Costco or BJ's is like $10. So,
yeah.
I mean, 10 cents a load or something.
Make sure it's perfume and dye free.
Yeah.
I know there was one type that we had bought that had perfume in it, but it was also still for sensitive skin, which our kids were fine with. But again, make sure that your child or children are fine with that.
Yeah, I mean, generic stuff in general is a pretty good money saver, because I would advocate, if your kids can tolerate it, using like generic formulas, like I think Parents' Choices Walmart, or like the Costco version of Enfamil, which is identical, and they are identical.
Yeah. That's a really good point that you're making, because you want to get the best of everything for your children, obviously, because, especially for us, we're first-time parents, we really wanted our kids
burning through money like crazy.
It's insane. And if you can get the same thing for cheaper in bulk version, and it might be like a Costco brand or a BJ's brand of formula, then I really advocate for you to do that, and obviously just make sure your kid is okay with having it.
Yeah, because we stockpiled our formula.
We stockpiled Enfamil newborn because
they couldn't use it.
That's what yeah.
And long story short, they couldn't
use it.
So someone got a very good deal on like 40
Facebook
cans.
Marketplace from us.
But with Formula 2, I mean, there are ways to cut corners. Even if you're using the good stuff, like we got stuck with using, I like to do it like, let's say we'll give our daughter a bottle because she's more of a finicky eater and she only eats half. I'll put that bottle away, either try again in like 20 minutes or to put it away in the fridge and then mix it and make like a smaller bottle for her next feed. And I would say,
takes it.
Yeah, and I would say make a smaller bottle, because I get a little weary, and I know she does too, about using the formula more than once. I mean, once will do because it is so expensive.
And you really can. We made bottles just as we went. So we would make our like 4-ounce bottle because we knew that's how much our kid would take at that time. Some people I know mix a whole container of formula ahead of time and then just keep it in the fridge. And it's good for 24 hours in the fridge, so one whole day. But we also found, it does say a thing on the container of formula that it's good for an hour. You can use up to an hour
What's
after
the
it's
difference
left
between
out.
an hour and an hour and a half?
We have changed it to 2 hours.
Pretty close to 2, yeah.
Because by the time it cools off, like it's like pretty much 2 hours.
That's true.
And then if you were really like weirded out by it, just change the top of the nipple off of the bottle, and the inside part we use the Dr. Brown bottles, so they have like the ventilation system. So we just switch it out so there's less bacteria.
The spots that would be collecting germs in our opinion,
Yeah, so that's just what we ended up doing, but you'll figure out what you feel comfortable with doing. Now, on the topic of feeding, I did breastfeed, and I advocate doing that to save money because you are making it for free. So that's a way you could feed your child for free. And I did breastfeed for 3 months, and then I stopped. And the reason why I stopped is it just became too much for me. But even from the very beginning at the hospital, I already had to start supplementing, which is how we started our kids on the Enfamil newborn, and then we stocked up on that, and then that was a big mess. But so definitely try to breastfeed if you can, and be aware that you will probably have to supplement, but it's okay. And
well, I did not breastfeed, but I can make a hell of a buck, okay? And I like to use the cheaper stuff, and the kids don't seem to mind, some other good tips I think are if there's any type of like subscribe and save or discount programs, like I know we used Amazon Baby, which is really pretty cheap prices off the rip, and then every item you add, like we added all their Amazon brand wipes or the Aquaphor Baby.
Aquaphor is amazing. You can use it for cradle cap. You can use it for just like dry skin. Our son had like really red dry skin on his cheeks, and it just made it go away immediately. We have it as like just diaper rash cream. We put it on it with every diaper change just to prevent that. And when our kids did end up getting a diaper rash, we used it and it helped treat the diaper rash. So I love Aquaphor. You can use it for numerous things, which I think is also a great money saver because it's got multiple uses.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, we didn't end up signing up, or we did sign up for like a couple of like the Gerber, mail us coupons or like free samples or some of their discount programs. It's just that we didn't use their product. Not that it's bad, we just didn't use it. Most of it was Amazon.
Yeah, but if you are going to be using a certain type of product a lot, definitely look online. There's a bunch of places you can sign up and get coupons. And then back to the breastfeeding, one more thing I forgot to mention was if you are going to be breastfeeding or you're planning on breastfeeding, you should probably get the breast pump that you could get for free through your insurance company. I got the Medela Freestyle, and the reason being is it's cordless. I didn't have to be plugged into the wall when I was using it. I did find that a really helpful feature, but the only downside was I had to pay $160 out of pocket after my insurance covered most of it. It's a really expensive pump. Yeah. So, and I only ended up using it for 3 months because that's as long as I breastfed, and I'm sure someone's going to get a hell of a deal on Marketplace.
Yeah, I mean, buy that used, especially if you want to experiment with having the portability of, after you're not getting so much help in the beginning. In the beginning, you're getting so much help afterwards.
I didn't know this because I never breastfed, and I was, first-time mom, but the pump itself doesn't touch the milk at all. You can get the tubing.
Yeah, we bought an extra set for like $15 again on Amazon.
Super cheap. So exactly, you could get the pump for free if you wanted the hands-free pump, or not for free, for cheaper, and then just get the extra tubing, online.
Yeah, and we did that with a couple of the extra cups too, because they weren't sucking right or sticking on right. So it was pretty affordable. Now, the whole reason we're doing this stuff is to save money in the long run, so like altering your activities to kind of accommodate your new, more frugal and very busy lifestyle or very demanding lifestyle. Like we do a lot of stroller walks or hikes with the kids, or I just got like a bicycle trailer because we're not having time to work out. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Or we did in the beginning. And then one thing that was cool, and this was her idea because I was hesitant because I had a gym membership myself, but she said, let's get a Y membership at the YMCA by us because they do 2 hours of daycare.
Yeah, and I think, what is that, starting at 6 weeks old, so that your kids can be really young starting.
Yeah.
We started, I think, when our kids were 3 months old, so we were a little behind the curve.
And we didn't end up taking them there too much during like flu season because, you know, they still were small.
And if you do have the membership and you're not going during flu season, then make sure to put your membership on hold for that time. To save the money.
But the best thing is you get to work out, you get daycare for 2 hours, so that you would probably be going to the gym anyway, and it is free. Like, you pay for that membership back in 2 days, in my opinion.
And you get to spend time with your spouse, which, let's be honest, you don't have much time to do when you get
that's a video we should be making, is how the hell to survive your relationship for the first year.
Yeah, you'll hear more
or
about
3 months,
for
3 months especially. And then again, like, to close it up, is pretty much your whole thing now is going to be kind of cutting costs and what can we do anyway. I mean, think about how real things can get. It's going to be that you're not going to be going out to dinner much. You may take out.
And if you do want to go out to dinner, just be aware that getting 2 kids ready, diapers changed, in their car seats, plugged into the car, grabbing the diaper bag, it's a hell of a lot of work. So you might as well just make your dinner at home and eat at home and save money in that, save money and save stress.
Yeah, and let's say you do get to stay at home and you're not going to have a lot of TV time, so we ended up cutting cable. But, if you, like, with our membership, so that we could get the Amazon Baby, we had the Amazon Prime TV free. So you could do that, or if you wanted to, let's say, get Netflix for $10 and pay for the cable, it's better than paying for the cable and $100 for cable TV when you're just getting the internet, is what I'm saying.
Exactly, you're going to be paying for internet, we all do. And just get the Fire Stick, and then you can watch TV, on your
if you can find time, which good luck.
Yeah, pretty much you do not have time to watch TV. What would you say, for the first 3 months for sure, like without a doubt? We thought we were going to be home while
I thought I was going to be doing yard work.
We cut, that's like, again, another video, Ryan cut down.
And what to expect when you're having twins.
But for the first 3 months for sure, you think you're going to be like feeding your kids and then watching a movie that you really enjoy. No, like when you're feeding your kid, you have all your attention on that child and making sure
and if you look up for 2 seconds, they've already moved.
They're moved, or they now have to burp, or they're crying, so you have to stand up, because standing up and moving is usually what makes them,
you're giving me flashbacks.
It's like nightmares. It's really nightmares.
So guys,
you'll understand.
I think we enjoyed making this, and
I hope you found our tips helpful. And if you would like to get some more information on some budget saving tips and anything twin related, parenting related, please. Yeah, it's Bomb Twin Mom, but parenting related.
And the website is bombtwinmom.com.
Yeah. So I do have a blog, and I blog about my family and what we're doing, but also about tips on how to be frugal, food, really good recipes. Ryan does all the cooking at our house, so they're all Ryan's recipes.
They're approximates.
But they're really good, and again, that saves money. So stay tuned for those videos, and if you have not subscribed, please hit the button down below.
Yeah, give us some thumbs up, and isn't there a bell you can click? I think it's so you can get all the latest notifications.
If we have a new video, which we will be doing videos frequently.
Click it.
But another thing is, please, because we're doing this to help you guys, and if there's any tips that we haven't mentioned that are helpful, and you're a twin parent, or just a mom or dad that knows is something that helps save time, save money.
Yeah, we'll throw it up.
Please put it in the comments, and we'll definitely comment back, and we would love to just hear that. And
we like making these videos because in order to make them, the kids have to be away from us downstairs or with their grandparents
right now.
So leave some comments, okay? Thanks, guys.
All right, bye.